We want to thank our amazing sponsor, the Rope Drop Queen herself, Michelle McKnight. She's a destination specialist with touring plans and can help you plan an amazing vacation. Whether it's Disney, Universal, a cruise, or an all-inclusive, she can help you with booking, planning, and strategizing to help you have an incredible experience at a great rate. Contact her today at michelle@touringplans.com. Now, on to the show.
Helping you navigate the Disney parks.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
You're listening to Rope Drop Radio.
Welcome to another Rope Drop Radio. Derek and Doug talking all things Disney. And Doug, I am excited because we have a trip report today.
Yes.
But once again, you and I didn't go because you got left. This keeps happening.
I got enough trips, though. I'm okay. I got to go on the cruise. I got to be the +1.
Okay.
I can give her this.
Michelle went without you, so we'll be bringing the Rope Drop Queen on the show for this week's episode. But first, we have to announce a winner.
Winner.
Chicken dinner, like our Vegas episode bonus, if you haven't checked that out. But yeah, we had a unofficial guide to give away to Walt Disney World. And so thank you to everyone who entered and left reviews and followed and liked and did all the things. But Doug, drum roll, who is our winner? It is Dylan Gamble. Thank you so much for supporting Rope Drop Radio, doing the things. We will get your information and get a book mailed out to you. So thank you so much, Dylan.
Yeah, thank you for leaving reviews to everybody that entered. That means a lot to us.
And we'll get to reviews in a second. But first, we have a new Patreon. Thank you, Shannon Merritt, for joining the Rope Drop Radio community, getting the bonus swag and shows and all sorts of fun things. We talked Loki this week. So a lot of good things, and we've got a lot of fun ones coming up too.
This must be like one of Michelle's long lost relatives because that's her maiden name. Merritt.
That might be. So if that is awesome, that welcome literally family joining the community.
Yeah. I'm not going to put money on it though.
No.
All right. Apple Podcast reviews. Let's read one because we have several to read. We're skipping ahead to one because I thought it was appropriate for this week's show. All right. So it's titled Great Listen by PayPay2442.
Oh, good one. Yep. That great friend of mine.
Yeah. We go way back. All right. Subscribe to this podcast now. It's hard to find a Disney podcast that is informative and fun, but this is definitely one of those. Derek and Doug are entertaining and informative. I love when Michelle comes on and adds the extra element of information. Whenever the kids join in, it's great as well. Keep up the great episodes.
Oh, that is perfect. I see why you skipped ahead.
Yes.
Well played, Doug. I like how you read ahead on the reviews. That's smart.
I also like how Michelle comes on to add information. Yeah. Because she adds the quality information. We are just basically fluff.
That's true.
Every week we are the fluff.
We are, and I think without further ado, we need to bring the information on the show. So welcome back to Rope Drop Radio for the 107th time, Michelle McKnight.
Only 107, huh?
I actually should count.
I know. I haven't counted. Maybe Alex will count for us.
Probably.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you went to Walt Disney World without Doug again. You took your 3 kids with you. So, how was the trip? Where did you stay, and how long was it?
We stayed at Pop Century. I took the kids. They are 15, 13, and 11 right now. So, really great ages to basically, take care of themselves. And then I got to do what I wanted to do on the trip. We spent 4 nights, and we were in the parks 4 days.
And does it feel like you're one less kid without Doug there?
Yes, 100%.
Was the airport more or less stressful with or without me?
Way less stressful.
Oh, always. You're the worst person to fly with, Doug.
He's such a nervous flyer.
I'm not nervous.
Yes,
you complain about everything, Doug.
I don't think that's nervous, though.
Yes.
Observant.
Nervous.
You find ways that every airport should run better.
He shakes his leg like this, and then the whole
This
row.
is radio. Nobody can see you shaking your leg.
He can hear me. They can hear my voice going, yeah.
Okay, fine. So you went with the kids. You stayed at Pop Century.
And we didn't have any delays, really. Not too bad.
So it's a Doug or Derek curse. Okay,
yeah,
good
you
to
got
know.
home 5 minutes early.
Yeah, so.
How was Pop Century with You went back in April, was your last trip to Disney World, correct?
With you, yes.
For my birthday, and you were there at spring break. A lot has changed COVID-wise. What do you feel like the biggest change was as far as at the resort, at the hotel?
At the resort, at the hotel, not a whole lot. What?
You had to wear masks outside when you went last time, didn't you?
In April?
Yeah. We were still
Okay.
wearing masks outside.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I led you right into that one, but
Nope.
that's a big change at
It
the
is.
resorts.
Yeah, that's a big change. And in the Florida heat, that was really, really nice not to have to wear them outside. I thought you meant like in the room at the check-in counter.
Did anything change there? I mean,
Well,
it's
you don't
Pop
have to
Century.
wear masks inside either.
If you're vaccinated.
There you go. I didn't know that.
If you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear masks inside at Disney.
How are they checking?
They're
They
not.
don't. It's on the honor system.
Okay.
The honor system works great. It did when you checked your 7th grade math papers too. Just saying, I knew what kid to pass mine to, especially for spelling tests. You had to. You guys have seen me spell. You
It's
know
terrible.
I needed help there.
They are still doing mobile order though at the Pop Century food court, so that's good to know. You can walk up and pay, but there is a line when you do it that way.
A significant line?
I mean, it was enough, like especially after the buses get back, after the parks close, if you can make it back in time to get your order in, mobile order is the way to go.
Okay.
Well, speaking of buses, let's talk about how you did get around the parks with 3 kids in tow.
I was gonna set up a car service, and being so busy with traveling to DC and on the cruise, I kind of forgot. And Doug's like, let's just check and see if car rentals are available. And he was able to find a decent car rental.
Like a normal price almost.
Yeah,
Like,
almost. Yeah.
car rentals are coming around.
Good.
Yeah.
That's needed.
Yeah. So we rented a car. That was nice because then we could stop. We stopped at Target on the way just to pick up some supplies. So I did not do an Amazon order this time. Yeah, it was nice. We took the car to reservations at Ohana. And I think that's it.
Chef Mickey's, didn't you have a reservation there?
Yeah. But I think that's it. Otherwise, we took the bus or the Skyliner.
All right. How was returning to the airport with the rental car? Because Derek and I had an hour wait to go around the airport to return it, which was loads of fun.
Oh, and if you think Doug's a nervous flyer, just sit in a car rental line with him.
For an hour.
I was getting pictures when you guys were doing that, and I was nervous about that. So we left a lot of extra time, and actually we didn't need the extra time because both sides are open right now.
Oh, yay.
So,
That's big news.
Yeah, it was very nice, very easy.
They were tired of my tweets. Pretty confident it's all me.
And they seemed like they had a lot more staff too. I don't know if that was just, lucky with the time I dropped it off or what, but that was nice.
So the buses are getting filled now.
Completely packed with standing room. You're smushed in like sardines at some point.
Oh, man, that is one thing I'm going to
It
miss.
should have
Right.
stayed, right? I'm not sad about that, but that's one place where you do have to wear a mask, correct?
Yeah, you're supposed to wear it on any mode of transportation that's like inside. So you've got buses, you got monorail and Skyliner. They didn't require it on the ferry when we took the ferry from the TTC to Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Or on the ferry to get from Magic Kingdom to Polynesian. We did that as well. And no mask required for boats or outdoor.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Were people pretty good about wearing them, or was it worse than back at spring break?
In the bus, it wasn't too bad. I don't know if that's because it was morning when we were all smushed in there like sardines or
People
not.
are still
still
following the
observing
rules.
protocols, and it's not hot and sweaty yet. I don't know if that was it, but overall pretty good. See some noses and some chin holders, but overall most people did pretty well with it. We also rode the Skyliner with people. That's probably the worst change. The buses aren't as bad as the Skyliner with a strange party that you've never met face to face.
Especially when you're half the Skyliner already.
Yeah. So we only had a couple times where at the Skyliner we were on our own. Otherwise, they'd put in a party of 3 or 4.
That's how you make new best friends. I talked to all those people.
I'm sure you do.
Yep.
I tried, and then the kids got mad at me.
Oh.
Also, they didn't always talk back. So
Remember, we got
That's
people
awkward.
on my birthday trip, and they thought they couldn't hop because of some reason we told them what they could do. They didn't believe us at all.
Yeah.
Didn't you have that happen too? Like you gave someone advice and they're like, no, you're wrong.
They didn't get a Rise of the Resistance boarding group, and I told them how to get it at one, and they really didn't believe me. So
What does she know?
No, never done it before.
Nope. Never done it.
No.
So there you go. That's getting around. So,
but the Skyliner did move faster, and so did the buses. So I mean, they're obviously, that's also a plus too, along with the negative, but a plus so that you can move people faster, get people to where they want to go.
yeah, that makes sense. Pluses and minuses all around. All right, let's talk Magic Kingdom. You spent some time there. You had a rope drop there, but let's just jump to the end of the night. The big thing that's back. How was it having fireworks?
I love Happily Ever After, but honestly, it was stressful because I really enjoyed the time, the first, the year of COVID, where there was nothing to do in the evening except for ride rides. And now you're stuck waiting around the castle for about an hour, if not more, if you want a decent spot, to watch fireworks. So there went some of your park riding time if you want to see the fireworks.
Or if you cared about rides, you're losing that.
Yeah.
Some people don't care about rides, so they can sit there for 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, people camp out early.
Oh, I'm sure they do, especially now since it's finally back after 18 months, give or take.
And since it's not staying around forever, it goes away on October 1st. So, like, if it's your only trip there, you only have one day in the Magic Kingdom, you have to do it.
Yeah. We spent one night in Magic Kingdom with the fireworks, and then the other night at Magic Kingdom, we rode attractions. So
there you go. I like it.
We took both paths of
both
that.
Strategies.
Yeah.
I will say, when we took new people over spring break, not having the nighttime entertainment made it so much less stressful.
No, I agree.
It was like you didn't have to worry about that aspect, and you just could, like, we rode Millennium Falcon 5 times at the end of the night instead of trying to watch Star Wars fireworks, which aren't back, so don't try to watch Star Wars fireworks. But so did you enjoy the show, though? Were you glad it was back? Did it make Disney feel complete?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoy Happily Ever After. I'm not a huge fireworks person, but True. I do always love Happily Ever After, and I'm sad it's going to end. So hopefully I can catch it one more time.
Tinkerbell? Did you get to see Tinkerbell?
She did fly.
Yay! Yeah. I know she missed the first night and a couple others.
Yeah, we had excellent weather. It didn't rain at all, not one single drop. So I'll probably pay for that.
Sure you went in July?
Future trips, but yeah.
What?
Knock on something right now.
It didn't even rain in the afternoon when we went back and took naps or break or work.
My gosh.
Yeah.
I was unaware of this. I just assumed you were getting poured on. That made me feel slightly better as I was at home.
No, and we didn't take any ponchos because we didn't have you, so.
Yeah, I'm the one prepared.
It's okay. It rained in Las Vegas when I was there for, the 2 times a year that it rains. That's why we were delayed for 3 hours, because pilots don't know how to fly a plane in the rain.
Well, like, do we need to go scrub down the runway? Well, how do we dry it off? Right? Oh, that's funny. Anything else? How was Rope Drop? Rope Drop has changed. It's back.
Yeah, it's
a lot
back.
of people.
Hey, the show makes sense now.
Right?
Yes.
They're like, you're going to have to change the title of your show to Opening Trickle or things like that. And nope. Rope Drop's back, baby. Which is not a good thing in my opinion, but
it's back.
So what's the steps? What's the timing? How's it working?
So they still let you in right around 8:15, 8:10, 8:20, kind of depending on when the park's ready for guests.
When we used to just go straight and get in line for Seven Dwarfs and wait till.
So now you go and you stand by the land you want to go to. So obviously the biggest push is Seven Dwarfs. Huge mass of people just standing. That's it. They just stand in the sun and bake.
Cook.
And they did let them walk like 5 minutes early, which made no sense. But they started walking 5 minutes early and then they stopped again. We stood in line for space in Tomorrowland and that bridge, and they did not let us go until right at 9 o'clock. So there's no more entry early, anything. So
not until October 1st, because that's going to be a great day to implement new opening procedures. Not going to be busy at all.
Maximum crowd. Yeah.
Good day to try new things.
Yeah, I miss the trickle, but it's just so much more relaxed for the average park goer.
You just get to walk and get in line. Yeah, you stand in the line, but you're not standing in the crowd.
But you can get a picture on the rope and tweet at us.
Yes, everybody should do that. Picture with the rope, tweet at Rope Drop Radio, all the things.
Exactly.
Tag us on the things. That's the best thing about the rope being back. That's about it, though. That's about it. So, Magic Kingdom, Any other highlights? Good skipper on the Jungle Cruise.
So the Jungle Cruise has changed a little bit even more. Now there's a shipwreck. You guys didn't have that.
No, we did not have
Nope.
that. No. So they're making fun of themselves. So fourth wall is broken.
Not really many new jokes, just new stuff to look at. I don't know.
There might be in
make
about
new
a week.
jokes?
In a week, there I could see them dropping a few more things.
Yeah.
Which we
More
need to get
box
tickets for that
jokes?
movie, Doug. Anyway,
Gotta
moving
figure it
on.
out. Gotta
Yes.
figure out our
The
plan.
Jungle Cruise line, though, how it used to be socially distant, and the room to like the right before you board. Oh my gosh, massive people, like claustrophobia, because the line is so skinny and it just goes back and it snakes and snakes and snakes, and you're in a room. So I've developed claustrophobia over the last, I don't know,
18
5, 10
months.
years. I don't know. You would
Sure.
on an airplane, you would say that. Anyway, that room like literally sent me over the edge.
Yeah, you probably haven't seen it because I saw how the social distance line kind of kept going down and down. I bet for you, it's been a big jump since it's been a little bit since you've been there. To like 3
we
feet
had
to 0
June.
feet.
June was a good transition time for us to go because they were like halfway done, but not really. You went from still all the rules to done. Let's move on to the next park. Let's jump over to Hollywood Studios. What highlights did you have over in that park?
We did 2 rope drops there.
As one should on a 4-day
Yeah,
trip.
makes sense.
And same thing, they're doing, you go, they let you in right about 8:10, 8:15 for a 9 o'clock opening, and you go to the land you want to go to.
What if you're doing Mickey and Minnie's? Do you get to just go get in line? It's right there.
They do, yes. My thought is that they do not let you into the building until like 8:30
Okay.
when other people are moving, but you do go get in line. So if you want a relaxed rope drop, that's a good idea. If you want a relaxed rope drop, you do not want to go to Slinky Dog Dash. That's still insane. They do let you go at 8:30 though. So you get
Unlike Magic Kingdom where it's 9.
and they walked you right, through the attraction. So we were on and off Slinky Dog Dash way before 9. So that was good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Good to know.
The second day we went to Hollywood Studios, we rope dropped Rock and Roller Coaster. That's also a good relaxed rope drop because literally they put you in a line from the beginning, or like the end of Sunset Boulevard. And so you decide you want to go to Rock and Roller Coaster, you want to go to Tower, and it's literally a walk through the queue.
What about Lightning McQueen's?
That isn't so bad anymore because the social distancing's over.
Oh,
Yay,
so
no more
fill it
50
up.
minute
no more
line for
waiting.
Derek.
No. Nope.
Dumbest line, period.
Yeah, we were able to do Millennium Falcon after Slinky Dog, and we were still done right about 9. So you can still get
That is
fun
my
new
favorite
things in.
strategy. I've done that multiple times. Great one.
Yeah, it was good. And I was proud of the kids because we're a party of 4, and so obviously we got the pilots. And Sam and Alden were going to be the pilots, and then this little boy who's like 5 and his mom are on it, and they'd never ridden it before. And so they're like, "Oh, we should let him do pilots. What do you think, Mom?"
The kids decided that?
Yeah, the kids
wow.
did. 'Cause I
Oh,
was like,
hey, you've raised your kids right, guys. Nice
Every
job.
now
my
and
in my head, I was like, "No,
5-year-old?
Michelle didn't want to do it.
no." But they had fun. They didn't push the right buttons and they didn't pull things correctly, but
But were they trying?
they had fun sometimes.
They were probably better
They were
than
just,
that
like,
pilot
so
that we
enthralled
let
by
do
it.
Oh, that was hilarious. That's
That
why
guy,
it's my
I'm a
favorite
pilot.
attraction. It's
Like,
you
oh my
never know
gosh.
what you're gonna get.
Best part of that one, when that pilot was flying, Alex, I don't want to get on his airline, like so loud. So the 5-year-old, you survived, or Master Pirates?
I think we were Master Pirates.
No.
Maybe not Master, but I
No,
think we
it's
were.
At least,
We got 2 coaxiums.
well then,
Oh,
Is that what
nice.
you get every time?
that's no,
No.
you do not. No, we did not get 2 coaxiums with those people we let be pilots.
No, we did not.
No, we barely got the one. So
And we did do Rise, and we got Group 9.
Good job.
And I really like. So we entered the line just a little bit late, but I still like entering early when you're Group 9 because then you don't have to
not a
wait
lot
and the
of
queue
build-up.
doesn't fill up
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
sometimes that queue can take an hour to get through.
Yep.
Where we walked right through, it was nice.
Yeah. So the earlier does pay off.
Yeah, it does.
Fast fingers. Who had the fast fingers?
Alden. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Alden.
Like father, like son. There you go.
Yeah.
I never have the fast fingers when I'm with them.
But you got us group
I
6,
got
so yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we were up there.
We did do Frozen Sing Along too, because Claire requested it. And they packed that thing clear full. Not a single open seat in that
Wow,
theater.
so it's really
And
different
it's
now.
Singing.
Yeah. And the dad that sang behind us, oh, buddy.
Little off key.
I'm glad you had fun. We'll go with that.
So you're saying like I need to go and just belt it
He
out?
just belted
Let
it
it
out.
go.
Didn't hold
Just
back.
all off key. There you go.
Yeah.
That's
It was
what the
great.
song's about. Letting it go.
It was great.
So he did.
Hmm.
He let it out.
And we ate at everybody's favorite quick service restaurant.
Some rat pizza.
We did. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's counter service that's big and empty and feeds kids.
On our last day, we had to head to the airport. So we only had like an hour and a half. And we were able to do Rockin'. We were able to do Toy Story. And then also Star Tours twice. So 4 attractions in like an hour and 15 minutes.
Didn't something weird happen at Star Tours? What was the story there? Like, first time you went, you had a really good person seating you. The second time, they're like, sit down.
Yeah, just
Alden and Sam had a bunch. Like, they
just
talked
the
about
cast
it.
member wasn't exactly, thrilled to be
Gotcha.
there.
Hey, some cast members are just not, didn't have their morning coffee, I guess.
Speaking of coffee, some guy tried to carry on a whole thing of coffee on the ride. He was just going to sit there
that
with it.
Joe?
Hold it.
On Star Tours. That's what I was. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was-
Basically, it's probably Joe.
and then she's like, you can't. So you can either throw that away. He's like, I'm not throwing away my whole coffee. So he got off and walked off the ride before it started. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's amazing.
Coffee is more important than Star
I
Tours.
guess so.
Some people.
Must have been a Starbucks for sure. Must have been.
I've been off coffee for like 3 weeks now.
Congratulations.
I know.
All right, let's rope drop Animal Kingdom. How was that? Where do they hold you? In Pandora?
They hold you at the bridge to Pandora.
Okay, so like old times again.
Yeah, and it was just a couple minutes.
Elbow to elbow with everyone again.
Yes, and they fill up the whole bridge, and everybody's going to go right.
Why? Why? Just let us trickle, Disney.
They should
Just let us
they should
trickle.
do like Tower of Terror, right? And Rockin' where they divide, but
Yeah, well, they'd have like 4 people in line for.
still,
Still 4 less people
yeah.
No one on that bridge is going
to
to
Navi.
Navi River Journey. The Navi River Journey line comes when people see the Flight of Passage line and they're like, oh, I thought we were early. Guess we're not. And then they get in that.
So one thing I did notice though, when we were going through, like, because you go through kind of like the parking plaza, you go past it for Animal Kingdom, they are letting cars in early. There was no line,
No, they're not.
and it was 7.
So you should have driven
So
there.
I should have driven. I was ticked for that one.
Yeah, because they would hold the people at the parking plaza.
Yeah, and they'd make you
forever, Animal
circle if
Kingdom.
you got there too early.
Oh, circling at the Animal Kingdom. We did that together.
We have done that.
I think I hopped a curb or two.
It was a bonding moment.
It was.
But yeah, so Pandora, we did that. We were in the second theater, so it was a little bit longer than wait time. We got unlucky. People right before us got in the first run of the show, but
Unlucky.
yeah, we had Tusker House at 8:10. Probably not a great idea, because we didn't make it by 8:10. We made it there by 8:25, 8:30, and I just begged for them to consider us. And
Did they let you in?
they did, but they needed to call ahead and make sure. There's plenty of
They
room,
put on
plenty
the
of
show.
tables. Yeah.
Let me see if we can
I will
work you
talk
into
to
this.
I'm going to talk
empty
to Mickey
restaurant.
myself.
They like just got to
Yeah.
put on the show to like make you feel like you did something wrong. You're 15 minutes late.
And then as soon as, okay, we'll text you when it's ready. Have a seat over there. Oh, I got the text. Like, ready.
Got to go through the
My
sauce.
frustration's the opposite when I show up on time and they're like, we'll text you when it's ready, and like 15, 20 minutes go by. So
Just be late, apparently.
Yes.
That's the lesson I learned.
I guess that's it.
We're not recommending that.
No. So Tusker House characters are COVID, friendly. They stay away, and
How is that the
Smile.
one thing not
I don't
undone
know.
yet?
I don't know.
Yeah, especially
You're
because
elbow to
they're
elbow
masked.
in the sing along, but you can't.
Especially
Hug Mickey
non-faced characters. Just
Yeah.
they could have a mask underneath. I don't know.
Is it
I-
just
It
When
doesn't
is
make
that? Is that going to come back October 1st? We're going to take bets because that one drives me
everything's
nuts.
back to October 1st?
Okay.
Just Oof.
But our princesses, dining.
So many
They
little
need
girls.
kids in line for characters.
Yeah, that would take away lines for attractions.
And then we also need fast passes, but moving on.
Yeah,
Let's
so
not dwell on that.
Tusker
normally-
House. Was it good? Food?
it was decent. It's breakfast, so waffles, sausage, potatoes, eggs. That's my kind of
Was
breakfast.
it African at all?
They did. They had a Durban chicken and egg curry with jasmine rice.
Okay.
And they were like, eat it, eat it, eat it. No, they weren't. They were just like, oh, it's so great. You have to try it. And then like shoved it in your face. And I was like, I could smell the curry. And I was like, yeah.
Curry for breakfast.
Curry and eggs. That just
The
doesn't work
rest
for
of
me.
the day in
Uh,
a theme park with heat. Nope.
Okay.
I did have a little bit of the rice. I dug to the bottom and got some jasmine rice, but
rice is good.
yeah.
Curry for breakfast. Yeah, it's not
I don't
our
know.
thing.
They do kind of like Chef Mickey's where they dance around, like they have so often where they dance around.
Buns in the oven.
No, but the funny thing is the Mickey that was doing the dance, Sam swears that he was doing that dance.
The bun in the oven dance
swears.
from Chef Mickey.
Yeah.
Probably.
Where Donald did a line dance and Daisy did a cute dance, but Mickey's doing like the buns in the oven for obviously he's done Chef Mickey's before. I don't know.
I mean, he's got to be a Chef Mickey.
I mean, it's Mickey. He does them all. Yeah.
He's in all the
There's
places,
only
so-
one Mickey, Michelle.
Right?
What are you
And
trying
he
to
was in
say?
Vegas for a little bit when I was there. So,
Until
yeah.
he took off his head.
So it's Mickey, Goofy, Donald, and Daisy right now. So Minnie's not there. Minnie's used to be there pre-COVID, and so did Pluto. So a little
Weird.
disappointing there.
Why?
They do give you an autograph card because obviously they're not signing anything. And those are the 4 that are on it. So I'm pretty confident it doesn't rotate.
Yeah, it's
From
not
day to day.
changing then.
No. So they took where the buffet normally is, and that's actually where our seats were. So we had a nice high table, or a high ceiling, and it was actually well spaced out.
Yeah,
There.
it's got to be spaced out so the characters
Can walk around.
have
Yeah.
all that space to get their socially distant selfies. Is that the only actual COVID policy left? The spaced out dining and the socially distant selfies with characters? Is there anything else that's left on purpose? And I'm not counting cavalcades because they added the cavalcades to the schedule. That means they're no longer a COVID thing. They're a scheduled, come watch the cavalcade. We're not doing parades ever again.
Are the barriers even still up?
Nope. Barriers are
What?
gone. Nope.
I was wrong, Doug. I told you those things were there for a while.
Yeah,
Like,
we were all wrong about things.
We did safari right after Tusker House, and like the cattle chutes that used to be right before you got on the
Yeah,
safari.
I hated those.
Also the safari, like the hang down plasticky thing that didn't work, just impeded your vision.
It
It's
worked. It
gone.
made Doug sick.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
It did
Yeah.
mess with my
But now you can see everyone around you.
great.
Yeah. So those are gone. So we did safari right after that, and then we did Everest, worked our way to Dino Land, and we were done with
Did you get a dino?
we did go to Dino. We did not do Triceratops spin though.
Oh.
Because we needed to
Trip
catch
ruined.
the next showing of Festival of the Lion King.
Oh, that's right next door.
No. So we were hot and sweaty when we got to that, but we made it. They packed that theater full too. Completely
We saw
full.
Festival of Lion King. We had arm room, leg room.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was great.
Still shocked that was your first time seeing it, Doug.
I've tried before and
I'm
we
just-
got kicked out. I've tried. That show doesn't like me.
Okay.
I don't like shows in general. I'm anti-show.
But at least they're coming back. That's
Yeah. So Everest, that's the only thing I mentioned. You go on that once, twice,
said
thrice.
Everest.
Did you?
Yeah.
I
We
should
only did
listen
it
better.
once. We probably could have done it twice, but it was like a 20-minute wait. So we just
how
kept
dare you.
moving on.
I mean, we've already spent more time talking about Animal Kingdom than I think she was actually in Animal Kingdom.
Potentially.
Probably.
Potentially. All right. On to the last part.
We didn't. We did not
Okay.
eat at Satuli. That was the one thing that I
That's
didn't.
weird.
I know, right?
Wait.
The Tusker House screwed
Yeah,
us.
Tusker House.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Every now and then you got to take a break from Satu. You got to try something else.
We tried to wait, and I was just like, "We gotta go, guys."
Not gonna
we've had
make it
enough.
long enough to have a late lunch.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Last park.
Epcot. You didn't rope drop Epcot, which is a normal thing these days.
Yeah.
So how was it opening weekend of Food and Wine?
There was a lot of people waiting for items for food and wine at the kiosks. Lots of people. I expected that we could get 1 or 2 things, and say we did food and wine.
Such a noob.
We walked around the World Showcase, but we did not have any food from World Showcase. I figured we could do that in August or September.
That's weird.
So long.
We got 6 more months to do
Such
food and
long
wine.
lines.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a long festival.
Maybe not 6, but
we went on a Friday night, and I knew that it was going to be busy. I'm not my first time at Epcot, but it was the only time that fit in. What we did get done though was Soarin' with a walk-on wait time.
Everybody was in line for food.
Yeah, and then Test Track was 25 minutes. So.
Oh wow.
The kids were in
really
7th
short.
heaven, and we did Seas with Nemo. So.
That just makes the trip right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Big blue world.
Yeah.
It's just stuck.
And then we
You're welcome, everyone.
we waited for Epcot Forever. So.
Did you wait forever?
We didn't. We were there about 45 minutes early. We waited at the International Gateway, kind of a little bit like right behind where they would do dessert parties. They're not doing dessert parties, so that area is open for the taking.
That's a good viewpoint too. I like that area.
Yeah. We didn't go down to the viewpoint because we wanted to get out. My
wanted to run to that Skyliner.
My idea was to get on the Skyliner before everybody else, and we did it.
Oh.
So we did not stay for the finale because I'm not a big fan of Epcot Forever temporarily.
Yes.
For not much longer at all. So if you want to see that show,
book a trip.
Go now.
So let's talk about your meals. We already talked Tusker House, but there's one other big meal that you had that we got to talk about. Ohana. It's back. It's modified. Yay, nay. Are we going to cry when we go?
It's different.
Oh, that's not a review I want.
Are we going to cry? Is Derek and Doug going to cry?
It's possible. Samantha almost did.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't know it was that bad. Samantha almost cried?
Yeah, because the bread is changed, and that's the
Why
first
change the bread?
thing. She noticed as we were sitting down, Mom, they didn't get the bread. There's no bread up there. Where's the bread? Like she likes the bread, obviously. And the bread is different.
Was the butter the same? Or was it just like butter?
Honey butter. It was honey butter.
Okay. All right. We still got honey butter.
But it doesn't go with the coconut papaya scones and cheddar bacon biscuits.
No. Why are there cheddar bacon biscuits? There's no reason for cheddar bacon biscuits at Ohana.
No. The salad was decent, and the croutons were really good. They were like roasted almond crouton type things.
Was the meat still the meat?
Derek's just like, get to the meat.
Yeah.
No.
She just sighed. No. That's not good. I don't
this
review. Can we just skip this?
The chicken wings and the dumplings were the same. So there, like the middle part.
The pot stickers?
They were dumplings.
Pot stickers, dumplings, shrimp,
but they didn't have sauce.
Potato.
You know how they used to give you sauce?
Oh, yeah I love the
different
sauce.
Sauces. You got the soy sauce, the peanut sauce.
Yeah. No sauce.
God, what's going to
How
be
can
my
we
new
save
favorite
2
restaurant?
nickels?
So they don't do the skewers of meat and come around and like empty them on your plate. The steak was the only skewered meat, but they bring it in like a bowl. So after it's skewered,
so they skewer it, put it in a bowl, let it get cold.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking.
And it tasted really good. Claire even had steak for the first time ever. I don't know how she made it to this age without steak, but
she's just defiant.
But she liked it. No one touched the shrimp casserole. Oh wait, I stirred it just because
to move it around to make it.
They can't take it
back.
What's
the consistency of it? Is it like?
It's like a corn casserole.
It looks gross.
It's a little bit runnier than a corn casserole.
Just like nothing a human would eat.
Yeah.
Was anybody near you eating it?
I don't know. It's really socially distant in there. So there's like a whole table in between most tables.
I guess that's good.
I don't know.
Still...
Then the chicken, you know how they usually do that on a skewer?
The chicken was
it was
my
like
favorite.
A baked chicken thing with like a Polynesian flavoring. Yeah, Alden said it was not good. I didn't touch it because I was eating the chicken wings. I'd rather have that with flavor.
I'll give it another shot. I'm going to go. There's noodles. How are the noodles? Are they the same? Different?
Yeah. I felt like the noodles were the same. Okay, we got a whole extra serving of the noodles.
Did you just ask for that like instantly?
Oh, I
were like, we need more noodles. Bring me more noodles now.
No, I had to ask.
Well, no, you asked that way. Did you ask like, bring me more noodles? Kind of like I asked for more Mickey waffles at Chef Mickey's.
No.
They set it down. I'm like, we're going to need more waffles.
No.
Was it like that? No. Because I wasn't there.
No.
I would have been like, we're going to need more noodles.
And dessert?
Dessert was normal.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank gosh.
Honestly, if they won, that's one of our Patreon things, the Ohana bread pudding. I mean, but if they would have changed that, I think
what would we have done?
not just us, I think the Disney community would have been in an uproar enough that I don't know, they would have had to do something.
Did ask for seconds on that, like right away.
We had to fight for noodles. How do we fight to get the whole meal fixed?
Is it price-wise, Michelle? Where does it land?
It's a little bit cheaper than it was, but not enough for what you get.
Yeah, there's no skewers of meat. I don't have peel and eat shrimp. That's the most expensive thing they fed you.
And how hard was it getting the ADR?
Well, I got this one on opening day because we were within that 30-day window. So it's still difficult. People are still enthusiastic about it. If this stays like this for
a year before reviews catch up with a restaurant.
Yeah, you still need to put it towards the end of your trip, and you need to have a longer stay.
Okay.
Otherwise, you need to use the Touring Plans ADR Finder.
Yeah.
I have tried that one for Ohana, and that one still failed me.
Get a free Touring Plans when you book with Michelle. There you go. Or you go to Tambu Lounge and you order whatever they let you
I've ordered noodles and bread pudding from there before. Two things.
They go together well.
They are doing that. You just can't get it to go, which I was like,
why?
That's weird. It's noodles put in a box.
Yeah.
Can I bring my own box?
Oh yeah.
It took food from the restaurant, and I was like, "What are you going to do with that?"
It's like
chiller,
family style.
Although maybe they were going home. You could live in Florida.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. But it's frowned upon.
Yeah. When we were there, obviously the Poly wasn't open yet. The monorail station is not done. So even though the Poly is open again, like the Great Ceremonial House is now back where check-in is, Kona is open, or Kona Isle is open again outside. You cannot take a monorail, so you have to take either a boat or you walk to the TTC and take the monorail through.
Did you get a drink while you were there?
I didn't.
Oh, no back scratcher.
Back scratcher. No, sorry, guys.
It's even a trip to the Poly if there was no back scratcher. Yes. Oh, it is?
Yes.
We get to stay at the Poly in September, October, don't we?
Yeah, we booked one of the new remodeled rooms, the Moana themed room.
For one night?
One night.
So I'm excited to see those pictures.
Bread pudding and a back scratcher and some noodles. And a Dole Whip in our Moana room. Nothing says a trip to the Poly like that.
Totally. And I think we arrived really late that night too, so
I'll be perfect for my heartburn.
Yeah.
Anything else on the horizon opening, like resorts, like what's out there that's yet to come? I feel like Disney's pretty well open now, but there's still some stuff that's not there other than character meet and greets. What else? Like what hotels are left?
You got Riverside coming up. You've got French Quarter coming up. They're coming up this fall. All-Star Music, All-Star Movies.
Oh, good.
Not movies, sorry. Music, All-Star Sports.
As long as sports can open, so those cheerleaders can go
and
somewhere.
Then Animal Kingdom Lodge opens in August, I believe.
Oh, Jumbo House, finally. Don't understand why that one was closed for as long as it was either.
Yeah, me neither. But with those opening up, there is some availability this fall. It's still really limited. Not a lot.
But there are actually places to book now.
Yeah, so this is the time to book. Because travel is not backing off.
No, definitely not. If what I've seen, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I guess for here as we finish up, Michelle, why don't you talk about a little bit more about booking and how to do that and what you're helping people with right now.
Sure. I've been busy with Disney World, Disney Cruises, Universal.
We get to check in for a cruise.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah.
So do it. Cruise.
A Disney cruise. A Disney cruise.
Yes. Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I'm good at that, though.
So lots of different things. Beaches, Turks and Caicos, Cancun, lots of cruises. So travel is back. And it's time to start planning again. I know I've said this every single time I'm on, but really, 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 really start planning or you will be disappointed when there is nothing left for you to book.
Plan now for the future? Is that what you're
Always
saying?
plan. Get those park passes, ADRs when you can. Yes. And how far out are you booking right now, Michelle? I'm taking notes for myself.
Disney World is opened through almost the end of November, I believe, 2022. Maybe the first week of December.
Oh.
499 days.
So 2 Thanksgivings worth of open.
Well, and
And
then we
next,
got to plan another rope drop trip, Doug.
Ooh,
That's
yeah, we
why.
need to get that on the books then.
you're good.
Are you
You're
sure?
fine. Yeah. But I would say that spring is starting to fill up.
Wait, does
There
that
are
mean she
some
booked us
resorts.
something? We're good?
Did you book us
Was that a
something?
hint?
We're good. You're staying
good.
in
I
the
know.
Grand
What does that
Villa at the Bay
mean?
Lake Tower. Is that what that meant?
No,
Tent.
it means you have time to book.
Oh, okay.
Darn it. I was
I was hoping we had a secret trip
Right.
coming up that she,
Right.
oh, you guys are good. Wink,
you guys
wink.
are good. You're going to go in
Got you
December
something
now.
special.
What? No.
Okay.
Wow,
Well,
okay.
we
That
fell
was
for
No.
that
a
trick.
strong no.
No. But yeah, so plan ahead. Yes. That's my theme. Plan ahead. But if you want to book a trip, email is best. It's Michelle at Touring Plans. I will take good care of you, I promise.
You will.
Yeah.
You always do. And I will put that email in the show notes as I do every week. And so have no fear. Click on that and get a request in as soon as possible. Michelle, you are always great with working with budgets and even helping me go to Vegas. So thank you for all the booking you've done for me and my family.
Yeah, I love helping everybody, anybody.
Everyone travel. So Walt
Yeah.
Disney World. Well, I'm glad you're back. Doug survived without you. Hopefully, Doug, you got all your honey list stuff done.
I think for dinner every night, except when I went to my parents' house, I just ate a Blizzard for dinner.
Oh
He
my
asked-
gosh.
Before I left, or as I left, or maybe I was already there. What time do I get up for work?
Really,
Oh.
Doug? Are you that helpless?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Man, the people that listen to the end of the show get the good stuff for sure.
They really do. The people that turn it off like right before we wrap
As
up,
we take our
miss
5
out on
endings, yes.
so much.
Also, thank you guys. I've had a few listeners like, you guys never end a show. And I'm like, yeah, we don't. Okay, we're done. So we will finish up right now because we got to get to the Patreon show. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to email her for any travel things. Follow us and her on all of our social medias. And if you want to check out our Patreon, that is in the show notes as well. But for Doug and Michelle, I'm Derek. You've been listening to Rope Drop Radio.